At All Costs is a card-driven game, and it is my favorite kind of card-driven game, where the ops cards and the event cards are separate. You want to do ops, you need an ops card. Want to do an event, you need an event card. You're not staring at your hand. Am I using this for the ops, the event? No, keeps the game moving. In the parlance of the game, ops are called offensives. These blue cards. And on your turn, you either play a blue card, which lets you move all your forces and conduct a specified number of battles, or you pass. Both players pass consecutively, the turn ends. Now the red cards, the events, these are played during your own turn to augment your offensives, or during your opponent's turn to interfere with theirs. Let's do some examples. Strategic reserves. That's going to let you move one of your guys via rail during your offensive, or even when you pass. That's a pretty useful card. You might also use a surprise attack card in a battle area, which changes the combat turn order. Generally, you're going to hit your opponent with artillery first, then they can either retreat or attack, roll defensively, and then you attack. But with surprise attack, you don't do the artillery barrage, but you attack first, and before the defender has a chance to hit you or retreat. Poison gas is going to increase artillery firepower. You can play this, or your opponent can, in a battle area. Your opponent also might not like the way the battle's going, or went, and play a riposte card. So they're going to have another round of combat with the roles reversed. Maybe they don't want you to attack them at all. They're going to use a bad weather card, which is going to downgrade your offensive to a less powerful offensive, or even turn it into a pass. So those are all the kind of things you can do with these event cards. Now, cards have another purpose, which is actually central to how the game works. When you suffer hits in combat, you can eliminate units, or you can discard cards from your hand for their ersatz value. All cards have an ersatz value of 1, except for cards like this one, which has an ersatz of 2. So that card can absorb 2 hits, other cards absorb 1. Germans have a bonus, but you get the idea. Getting your opponent to bankrupt their hand not only removes their ability to fight and react, it also leaves them unable to shrug off losses. It puts them at your mercy and makes for some very tense decisions. That, in a nutshell, is how the cards work in At All Costs. Huzzah!